y'all, it's Dinorah, aka the Southern Belle of the South Bronx. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be reviewing the Fenty Eaze Drop, which is a blurring skin tint, and as you guys know, I love skin tints, so let's give this a try. A few claims regarding this skin tint is that it's light to medium coverage for all skin tones, builds and blurs to instant perfection, light as air. I did try this at Sephora when it first dropped 2 Fridays ago. I tried a few colors. I tried from 10 to 13, and the lady who was helping me at Sephora told me that 12 was my best match. I was looking at number 13, but 13 was a little too yellow for me. I didn't like the way that it looked or blended out, even though it was only on half of my skin because I had a mask on. So let's try out 12. So right now I've washed my face. I have my skincare on, which is my moisturizer, my vitamin C, my oils, and then I only have sunscreen on top of all of that. So I'm using today the NEUTROGENA Invisible Daily Defense Face Serum. I really love this. I'm down to the last few drops. It's my first time purchasing it in late December. Highly recommended. It is not that expensive and it goes on clear, like it says, invisible. So let's get started. So they say to use your fingertips. I hate using my fingers. So I'm gonna use my fingers, but I also have my sponge and I also have a brush with me because, yeah, I don't know how this is gonna go. So let's get started. So let's do like the consistency test. Oh, it's pretty thick, not too runny. Oh, the color actually looks really good on camera. Okay. I don't want to get any underneath my eye, just because I've been trying like this new technique where I don't put any product here and I'll just go in with my concealer later and cover that up to prevent like caking and all that stuff. Okay, let me see on the mirror. Oh, I know on camera this looks, obviously you see the difference, it looks yellow here, but in person it literally looks like my skin tone, just with like a glow without it being yellow. I like it, and actually the finger application is not that bad. Let's try the other side. I'm gonna do the 8-hour wear test to see how this holds up, and I'll actually have some errands to run, so I will be outside with a mask and on the subway. So I don't want to get too much of my neck because I don't want it to rub off. Put a little bit on my ears. I know I lied about the under eyes. I got carried away, but it's sheer enough that it shears out. And let's add some on the nose. Let's see. I like it. I think it matches And I used very little. I always have a hard time putting makeup on my nose. I tend to have like a lot of texture, like dry skin. I like it. I could go in with another layer, but I don't want to. Now let's apply a little bit of concealer. So I'm gonna go in with my favorite concealer, if I can find it. All right, so I'm gonna add a little bit of the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer, and this is in medium dark 125N. And I like this concealer because it's a little peachy and it kind of like is close to my skin color. Like I said, I like skin tints because I like to be on the go. I like to look fresh, dewy, glowy. I've never been the heavy foundation, even though I own a lot of foundations. I don't like having a lot of stuff on just because I like for my skin to feel like it's breathing, and also I guess being traumatized with acne, I'm just like, less is better. But don't get me wrong, I do like a full face, just not with too much product. So you see, that's the concealer. It's kind of like my skin tone. I'll put some here. It did a pretty good job at, I mean, I don't have any current scars except for the one on my nose and a little bit on my chin, but I like how I always go like that when I like try new complexion products to see if like I can feel it on my skin. Obviously you're wearing makeup, so you're going to feel something, but this feels like very like light as if you like, and you put moisturizer on, that type. And I use a gel moisturizer, so it feels good on the skin. I really like it. And I'm surprised that I liked applying it with my fingertips, because I usually don't like that, because I feel like you see all the ridges from my fingertips on my face, but pretty good. All right, so then next I like to go with a bullet brush. This is from Morphe, and this is what I like to use for under eye or concealer. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but I have like I had a whitehead that just, I became impatient, so I wanted to like date out and it just wouldn't want to come out, so I kept picking it. So kind of looks like a birthmark or a mole, but it's an acne scar. I never set my skin tints. I only set my under eyes, so I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. Like I said, I have to go outside and wear a mask. I really love this concealer. It's very light. Going in to blend anything else. What do you think? And if you're wondering, yes, I got a haircut. I cut about 6 inches off of my hair. I tried a cassava, which is yucca gel, hair gel that I made myself. The first try was horrific, even though the definition and like the way the hair came out was beautiful, but there were so many flakes because cassava is a tubular root vegetable, so it's very starchy. So as it dried, obviously you saw all the starch. Because I use a lot. I used it as if I was using regular gel. So when I redid it last night, I used a little bit less gel. And I kind of like it. We'll see how the day goes, but if you'd like to see any of that story about the yucca gel, you can go onto my Instagram. I'll put it right here. Follow me on Instagram, y'all. Okay, let's finish. All right, y'all, so I did my eyebrows and I put a little bit of gloss bomb, the Fenty Glow, on my lip. So while I was off camera, I did my eyebrows with the CoverGirl pencil. I added some bronzer. I used the ColourPop Soul Bronzer in the color Deep, and I'll also add a little bit of blush using the Nude Stick Tiger Lily Queen, which is like a corally, pinky, peachy color. So yeah, that's what I have on my face right now. I'm ready to go, even though I'm gonna have to wipe this down in a few because I am gonna wear a mask. So like I said, I'm going to be wearing it for 8 hours, so I'll be back to show you an update around 7 or 8 p.m. tonight. And when I'm outside in a bit, I'll also do a little vlogging of what my skin looks like out in the sun. But so far so good. I like that it's light. It didn't it blended well with my SPF. Like there's no peeling, no little balls, and all the other products that I placed on top of it. So yeah, I like it so far, and I will see you guys in a bit. So here I am outside on my fire escape because I actually couldn't do it outside on the street without my mask. Just showing you a close-up of what my face looks like, and excuse the cassava gel flaking. Hey y'all, okay, so it's been 8 hours. Yes, it's 7:03. So okay, a few things. You'll see here, you see the line from the mask. So yeah, so it did break up. It broke up a little bit around my nose. Let's see if you can zoom in. My lips are a little crusty, so I apologize. So yes, it broke up. I was playing around with some shadow, so don't mind me. So yeah, you know, even though it broke up. Ooh, kind of rubbed some off right there. So yes, I am naturally oily. Let me zoom out again, so I'll look a little crazy. So yeah, as you can see, it broke up here, which is normal because we're living during this panic at the disco, as Kid Fury would say. So we have to wear these masks for the time being. So I still love it. I like the lightness of it. I like the coverage. What else did I like about it? I like the color. Probably will have to get a darker color, maybe 13, 14, or 15. Once the summer is here. But I did want to quickly share 2 products that I've been playing with for the past month, and one is called Sketch Paint, and it's watercolors for your face and body. So basically it's the palette, and it has like watercoloring, so it's pigment. And I swatched some here. As you can see, I have this neon red on my lids. And because of allergies, my eyes have been watering up. And it's hot outside because it's finally nice in New York. So yes, I really like it. Some of the colors are not the best, like the yellows. It's a struggle. like it's a struggle for the color payoff, and also for like the texture. Like if I put too much water, it becomes too liquidy. If I let it dry a little bit just so that I can get more of an opaque color, it becomes too chalky. But I'm gonna continue to play with it. I'm also going to get some Duraline, which is a mixing agent. I used to have some, but mine, it's old, so I didn't want to put it on my face. So I'm gonna use that to see if that works, even though water is recommended for this. They say it's watercolors for your face and body, no paper required, you are the canvas. So I do really like this. It's about 30 to 36 bucks. I'll link it down below. I really like it. And the color that I have on my lids, it's the UOMA, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's their collaboration for Coming to America 2. And this is the Queen to Be, it's the Queen to Be palette. And I had to get it because the yellow and the green and the purple alone like made me, how pretty are these? So I have the yellow on my eyelids. I was playing around with it after I did my makeup. Initially did the tint. So there's no primer. The only thing on my eyelids were the concealer and the Anastasia setting powder. So I use the Charlotte Tilbury setting powder. I don't even know if Anastasia makes a setting powder, so yeah, that's a correction. So yeah, just put that over there. It kind of looks like a wash of color. I'm curious to see how it would look with primer, but I like this color. I love yellows. Like, I love colors that kind of resemble Sunny Delight or Tang, if anyone has ever drank any of those two drinks. They're like fake orange juices, but I love those colors. I don't know if you can see that color back there on my bin. Like, I just love yellows, mustards, greens that kind of have yellows in them, chartreuse, all that stuff. So I just wanted to bring those two up because I did add them to my eyes. And I'm kind of liking this, I'm kind of liking this wash of color, this yellowish, mustardish color with this neon red. So yes, thank you for watching, y'all. I highly do recommend the skin tint, even though it kind of broke up, but that's normal because hey, it's what we're living through right now, right? So thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Y'all be blessed. See y'all soon. Bye.